Here's a fast linear drum lick you guys can try out. We're just going to go right hand, right, left, kick, kick, snare and a crash. I went through that pretty quick. I'll show you in a sec how to kind of break that down. So literally just right, left on the snare and then the rack tom, and then 4 on the floor tom. So 1 on here, right, left, right, left. Now when I show this to people, they kind of playing a left hand up on the kit without the right hand, you feel like you need to kind of use your hands together. That can be weird for some people, so just make sure right, left hand going up there on its own, and then 4 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 kicks. You can do it with 1 foot, or you can do it with 2 feet if you've got 2 bass drums. But right, left, kick, kick. And you can keep repeating that phrase, but then there's a little something to finish it off, which I'll show you in a sec. But if I just keep on repeating that, you can see that starts to sound pretty cool. Speed it up. And you can see it starts to sound very exciting. Now, I'm doing it with 1 foot there. I'm just playing with the right foot playing 2 notes just there. If you've got a double bass pedal or a double kit, you can go like right, left with your feet. Makes it a little louder. Not necessarily faster, but you can actually get plenty enough speed with 1 foot if you work on it. So, but then to finish that off, it's quite hard to then do that into a groove. So an easy way to kind of get out of it, the kind of way to kind of land this trick, is to then play like a snare and any other cymbal. So if we go for like a snare and a crash cymbal, that will finish off the phrase quite nicely. So I'm going to go for it 3 times and then finish it with a snare and a crash. And that finishes off the phrase on beat 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the groove. And you can see you can try and work it back into your playing that way. Or you can do like a short one and just play it once. Right, left, kick, kick, and then a snare and a crash or a cymbal or wherever. And then go back to the groove. And that's a little bit more of a kind of short one. So. You get the idea. So it's just a way of kind of coming out of it. The other thing you can do as well is do like a group of 3 on the kick. So if you're playing with a double bass, you can actually play right, left, right, left, right in a cymbal, and that brings you out quite nicely too. So if I show you. So you'd need a double kick if you wanted to get into those groups of 3. You can do it with 1 foot, but that really hurts. But, you know, you get the idea. Anyway, my name is Dex. If you want to get into drums, and I do give drum lessons, please get in touch and we can book a lesson. And for everything else, check out Drumdex.